Hello everyone. In this course we'll be using Geogebra. It's an online graphing calculator and it has its desktop version too. So let us start to learn some basic things about this Geogebra calculator, and we'll be using this for the entire semester. So first type Geogebra in your browser. I prefer to use Google Chrome. Then you can just choose the first option. Then you can see this is our screen, and you can just click on Start Graphing. This is the basic version how it looks like whenever you try to use Geogebra graphing calculator online. So if you look at the left bottom of this entire screen, then you can see this keyboard like button. Click it, then you can see several functions which you can use, and it has a basic calculator also, okay, and it has basic version of all the basic functions, so you can use that. And mostly we'll be using this left space where you can write down equations and functions. So if I write down 1 divided by, let's suppose, 6, then it will act as a basic calculator. Okay. Similarly, if I type some equation, something just like x square, for x square you can just write down x and press square right here, then it becomes x square, and minus, let's suppose, 9 equals 0, then it will solve our equation x square minus 9 equals to 0, and it has two solutions, which is -3 and +3. Also, let me show you another how to solve another equation. So let's suppose that it's simply 2x minus 3 equals 0. Then you can see this is the line, this is the solution, which is 1.5 or 3 by 2. So that's the root of this equation. So this acts as a basic calculator and basic calculator which solves equations also. Now if you turn these things off, then you can see the blue line has gone, and also the green line has also gone, and you can delete it or duplicate it and see its setting also for each and every object. Now let me write down basic curve. Okay, let me write down y equals to 10 minus 3x. Okay, then you can see this is a straight line, and so the Geogebra has graphed it, and you can either zoom in by pressing this button, okay, and you can press left click key in your mouse and drag it somewhere, drag it anywhere. You can zoom out, you can go to the basic advanced standard version, standard viewpoint, which is like this, okay, and you can use your mouse scroll to either zoom in and zoom out. Okay, now let us graph some functions. Okay, for functions you would just like to type the same equation, but instead of y you just write f of x equals to 10 minus 3x. Now what this does is, later on this notation will help you to call the function and come up with different values or the functional values. Later on it will be very useful for you to find the functional values of a function. Okay, so this is 10 minus 3x. Suppose there is another function, let's suppose g of x, which is equals to x square. Then you can call the functions later on. Let's suppose you want to find the value of f of -2. Then you can simply write f of -2, which is 16. That's the functional value. For g of -2, you can see that's 4. Okay, 2 square is 4. This is -16. And another interesting thing about this functional value is that you can come up with a table of values. Okay, so click on this 3 small dots, 3 vertical dots. Then you can go for table of values, special points, duplicate, and settings, and so on. So let me go for table of values and start with the values for x. Let me start from -4, and the end value would be, let's suppose, 5. Now step 1 will fetch you -4, the functional values for -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and click on OK. Then in this table you'll be seeing all the values, and these values, this table of values will be marked in this way, and you can see the points. -4, 16, which is somewhere here. 0, 0, it's right here. This is 4, 16, it's somewhere here, and so on. Okay, and your original function will be in here. Press this calculator button. Okay, so that's it. So that's all for this basic tutorial video.